City.
Actually, that's spot on.
It is spot on.
All the competition that try to compete.
Everything is spot on.
Hey, what's up, family? Welcome back to a new episode of My Point Exactly here on Spot On Sports, new wave of sports where we're not just accurate, we're spot on. I'm joined with my brothers, Rod, Hot Take, Trey. What's up, fellas?
We ready, man. What's up?
Got a nice calm dub week one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see that. I like that jacket, Rod.
Yeah, you know. Trey, you can't relate.
Now, it's like I see a big bounce back week coming for the Cowboys this week. But let's go ahead and talk about today's topics. As you guys know, we're in the middle of week one. Most of the games have completed. So let's talk about what we got to see this weekend. Had a lot of yards, man. If you look at the games this past weekend, quarterbacks was on fire. A lot of throwing, not as much running as, we used to see. As Trey would like to say, the NFL is truly becoming a passing league. So out of all the games that you guys seen, Rod, let me ask you, who was some of the most impressive players you've seen this weekend?
Well, by far, the most impressive play in the whole entire league, week one, clearly Chandler Jones. By far. He took on the whole O-line of the Titans by himself. He had 5 sacks, a career high in one game. He was a monster. Definitely. If not Chandler Jones, I got to go with Kyler Murray, a player that I actually have the Cardinals making it to the NFC Championship, believe it or not. I don't know who they play, but I had them making it that far. I also do have to go with Kyler Murray, but if I could choose one player, I have to be Chandler Jones by far.
Trey?
5 sacks, Trey. Come on now. 5 sacks, Trey. Come on now.
Hey, man. My week one standout is Dakota Rain Prescott. Almost a year after breaking his ankle. Coming messed up shoulder, no preseason. My boy came out through it 58 times and literally put the team on his back and almost knocked out the defending Super Bowl champions with a sorry defense.
How can you be a standout?
Bro, did you not watch the game? He threw the ball 58 times, bro, making play after play.
Cool.
Making play after play. He was a standout. So
all the players of week one,
all the players.
Standout player.
I'm gonna tell you,
catching the L.
I got a question. You know why? But literally, bone was twisted sideways. Yeah, a lot of people. Like Anthony, is he gonna be healthy? Is he gonna be ready to play? If on the first play he proved with a strike to the outside to Mark Cooper, that boy ready to play. Like he told Brady at the game, we'll see y'all soon. I'm a Cowboy fan, so I'm biased. I think we're gonna win every game, but a lot of the world didn't expect us to be even in the game, and it took a last second drive by Brady to beat us. We wouldn't have been in a position if it wasn't that. He threw about 58 times against one of the best front sevens in the NFL. You saw what Patrick Mahomes did in the Super Bowl against them, right? He only scored 13 points.
Hey, it was totally different though, because the Chiefs' O-line was really banged up, and you know that.
We're missing Zach Martin.
Were we
not missing Zach Martin? Were we worried?
The whole line was hurt.
Were we worried or were we not missing Zach Martin? He's the best. He's arguably the best guard in NFL.
Okay, but you're comparing him.
He threw the ball 58 times.
Right. That's what I was just going to say. You got to give Dak some credit. I was just about to say that. They were missing one of their top linemen. You got to give them some credit for that. They were missing Zach Martin, and they still threw the ball 58 times. I'm sure nobody expected Dak to come out first game, post-injury, and throw the ball almost 60 times. Nobody expected that. And I can say, even not being a Cowboys fan, I was impressed with Dak. I was impressed when he was very poised in the pocket. He didn't seem like he was in a rush to get the ball out of his hands. He didn't really make too many dangerous throws or risky throws. He played very, very smart, as I alluded to when we had the Deshaun versus Dak conversation. Dak is a very smart quarterback, and he just proved it again week one. Like, this is the same Dak that we had before injury, maybe even better. So, I mean, you got to give Dak some credit.
I give him credit, but you can't compare missing one player on your offensive line to what what Mahomes has to deal with. His whole offensive line was banged up during the Super Bowl. You can't compare that. Even though they mentioned one, Dak Martin, okay, but you can't compare that. And two, yes, Dak played great, but he caught an L still. He can't be the best standout player.
No, yes, you can. You can have standout performances in losses. Like this next Super Bowl, this week 1.
So
that
Dak,
was very
Dak's
standout.
performance is better than Kyler Murray?
Yes, because he played a way harder defense. The Tennessee tight defense sucked. Who on a tight defense is even close to being top 100 in the NFL? That defense is a bunch of no names, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not impressed. Now, if we wanted a defensive player who I was impressed with, because you said Chandler Jones, so I watched the Rams game. I was very impressed with Jalen Ramsey. Like they had him playing inside slot corner. More than sure he'd be involved in the action. He had like a few tackles for losses. He was setting the edge in a run. He was unblockable, and he shut down Allen Robinson too. So I was very impressed with that performance.
Andy Dalton is throwing him Andy Dalton is the quarterback.
Dude, man,
his job.
Hey, man, you gotta play who you gotta play. That ain't his fault.
Look, I want to add somebody else to that list. Speaking of the Los Angeles Rams, I like what Matthew Stafford did in his debut as the Rams quarterback. You know, he was nice. He stretched the field, and most importantly, he didn't turn the ball over. He didn't turn the ball over.
Rod, you over here impressed with Stafford. You over here impressed with Stafford, while not impressed with Dak. With Stafford literally hitting busted coverage of touchdowns.
No,
I could do that.
I didn't say I wasn't impressed with Dak. I'm just saying he wasn't the brightest standout player. Dak played great. I give him his credit. He played amazing.
So I got a question. If Tom Brady didn't go down and score, you would have been more impressed with Dak game-winning drive for a field goal? What's the difference, bro? He did his job was to put his team in position to win the game, which he did. He took the lead with 1 minute and 20 seconds. It ain't his fault. His sorry defense gave up a field goal drive. That ain't his fault. He did his job.
Should have killed more clock.
Hey, get out of here, bro.
Hey,
get out of here, man.
Coaching or something. Y'all should have killed more clock. That's on you guys. You guys know what you signed up for, giving Tom Brady the ball back. Come on now. But Stafford, I don't like Matthew Stafford. I don't think he's a good quarterback at all. I don't think he's a good quarterback. But he impressed me week 1, so I gave him his credit.
Who else?
Dak, I expect Dak to play great. I do. I actually thought you had a game. But then I realized you guys gave Tom Brady the ball last. I knew it was over. You knew it was over too. You probably turned your TV off.
Hold on. No. Scratch that. Scratch that Jalen Ramsey tape. The most impressed defensive player I saw was my boy, who I told y'all 3 weeks ago gonna be a top 5 corner this year, Trayvon Diggs. He had Mike Evans in jail, boy. He had in jail. Had with the 2 catches for 15 yards.
Are you serious?
Did you not watch that?
Why don't you go Marshawn Lattimore against Devontae Adams?
Hey, he had him in jail, dog. 2 catches.
Devontae didn't do anything.
Hey, man, and my boy, if he was just 6'2", he had that pick against Brady, but he just
Wait, time out. Man, I know we gotta go on, but I gotta show Marcus Williams some love. For the past 3 seasons, week 1,
intercepts,
picks. Come on now,
I'm a machine. Yeah.
What do you do the rest of the season? Drop picks or something?
No.
We just talking about how he set the tone off at the beginning of the season. But also, shout out to Jameis Winston too, man, because we got to see a beautiful deep ball that he threw to Deontay Harris. And as a Saints fan, we didn't get to see nothing like that in about 5 years, man. So it was such an amazing feeling just to see Jameis stretch the field, man. It was amazing. James, I don't want to give him too much credit, because he didn't have a whole bunch of yards, even though he did have 5 touchdowns. We played excellent on all sides of the ball. Made it easier for him.
Yeah. I told everybody that Sean Payton is going to get Jameis Winston right, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
All right, well.
Yeah, you quiet over there, Trey.
Man, I'm just trying to be quiet so my kids don't talk in the background.
Well, that was some of the week one impressive players. Let's flip the script